Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. So in the last episode, our amazing and dangerous friends over here, so we have explored this source temple outskirts that is full of traps, puzzles, etc, etc. And now we're about to head into this room. However, I do know for a fact that no one in here is chatty, so we can just do a little bit of a hack, you can say. And that's called we're gonna attack right through here, right through walls. Also interesting, I have a chain of chain lightning. I was about to say chain of lightning. I guess that's technically true. Oh wait, let me check their resistances actually. What are you resistant to? Tell me. Water. Do not use fire. Well, that's clear. I mean, they're walking in fire. They're definitely healing from it. We have air, earth, poison, tenebrium. Okay. Okay, so air seems to be the next best bet. Slashing and crushing seems to be pretty good too. What about this big guy? Oh wow, look at his willpower. Bodybuilding is much lower though. Let's see. Oh, you don't heal as much from fire as your little helpers, the tamed void rams do. Water, and then air, earth, and poison seem to be equal. Slashing seems to be great against this guy. Okay. Well, first of all, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna cast rain because no one really cares about it. I'm gonna make sure everyone is wet. Yeah, I know, right? Everyone's soaked to the skin. Now, I do want to attack them. Ah, look, perfect. Wait. Cool. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna unlock the door yet. There is one ram over there. Oh. Oh, that guy did not take as much damage as I thought he would. Unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna attack right through the door. Oh, he just exploded. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it now. I'm not gonna use my AP, the adrenaline. I'm just gonna encourage everyone to do their best instead. Now, a mister over here. Ooh. You can actually use it, but I don't think your damage output would be that great. However, would be interesting. Hold on. Let me stand a little bit closer. Let's do power stance. I can also do this. I see only one. Oh, there's only one ram. Oh. Okay, so let me actually walk over here. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna do this instead.
Look out! It's the last thing you'll ever see.
And now there's no more rams, and we just need to kill this guy.
What force?
Okay, and what I'm gonna do is probably use up my arrows. Like, for instance, I want him to stay stunned. And what I'm gonna do... Actually, I'm gonna get winged feet just in case.
Fire and ice.
And then I'm gonna stand back a little. You, my friend, are gonna... maybe that wasn't such a great thing, actually. Okay, never mind. Summoning an air elemental instead. It's a pretty good alternative, all things considered, you know? And we're gonna start stepping a little bit closer to our battlefield. What I wanna do... I want to attempt to drain his willpower. Yes, that worked. Good. That means we're gonna be able to inflict more status effects. I'm gonna stand over here. Okay, so she needs to stand much closer. Now I would actually probably use adrenaline.
Time to burn the candle at both ends.
And I need to stand even closer. Even closer. Let's try over here. Okay, that works. Okay, that's not so bad. And we're gonna get winged feet. I'm gonna get haste so that it persists to the next turn. And we're gonna just smash him a little bit. And let's electrocute him some more. Yeah, because we lowered his willpower, it worked perfectly. She has 2 more turns to last. How far does this thing extend? Not super far. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stand somewhere over here, actually.
This forest teems with prey. Good, for I am become death, destroyer of demons.
Oh, we slowed him, so that's fantastic. Okay, summon a little bit of a helper over here.
A victory crafted from rot and decay.
I know, right? That's pretty much what this guy is over there. Okay, I'm gonna stand a little bit further away. Oh, now he's frozen, good. Get yourself hastened for next turn. Beautiful. Look at that. He cannot do well, he can't do really anything. Let's just say it this way. But my attacks do barely anything, so... yeah. I'm gonna beef up Medora for this. Okay, he's unstunned. He's very much slowed, though. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna attempt to taunt him. It should work. Yes, it does. Drain willpower, what a perfect spell. Thank God I got it. Now he's gonna be wasting his efforts on nothing. Okay, so my elemental over there is gonna unsummon, so I'm gonna get the ice one now. Oh! I stunned everybody instead. Well. Oh, because the ice melted. What a weird timing, I guess. Weird indeed. Oh boy. Yeah, she doesn't have the best damage output. I guess I can poison him instead. It does something, at least. And I'm gonna make sure Jahan will be fortified. At least he'll have that, you know, for 5 turns. Which isn't so bad. Okay, still waiting on that. Ooh, 5 turns for Shackle of Pains. Why not? Oh, it failed. Never mind. No Shackles of Pain for us. Okay. Your turn. Ooh, he's chilled. Look at that. That guy's stunned too. Oh well. Let's use some ice. He's frozen now. We're gonna slow you down. Poor guy, I'm just not giving him a chance to do anything. Well, I like it this way either way. My skeleton over there is kinda stunned for another turn. Not so bad, I guess. It could have been worse. And let's drain his willpower once more, which works perfectly. He's frozen another turn. Ooh, piercing damage, why not? He hates it anyway. Oh wait, no, he hates slashing damage, not piercing. Oh, never mind then. Well, I'm gonna instead encourage everyone to do their best if I can actually click the button. Oh, still in cooldown, never mind. Might as well skip. Okay. He's very much unstunned. I'm not even gonna bother doing the other stuff, I think. Oh, never mind. He got stunned again, as well as my elemental. Can you, like, unstun somebody? I guess unstun. Oh. I am kind of curious what this guy's gonna do. Why not?
Once more, my friend.
Let me see what this guy does. I do want to check. And I can summon a skeleton. I can also summon a wolf. What does it do? Piercing or slashing? I think it's probably piercing, so I'm better off summoning a skeleton. But I also want to weaken this guy while I'm at it. So now he's very weak. Oh, I can still summon my Skelly. Perfect. You're gonna be somewhere over there, buddy.
Shadows of hell breathe life into you.
Never mind. He's just very stunned by our beauty. Oh well. I really badly wanted to see what he does, but oh well. I guess it's not meant to be, my friend. Yep, it's very not meant to be.
Divine volley!
Oh, almost dead. Good. I can just finish you off with one more arrow attack. This guy is gonna die next turn. He just froze. And that's it. Let's see, we get large invisibility potion. Earth tongue mushroom. Let's see. Ooh, unidentified veteran sarong. Unidentified heroic leather mask. Unidentified estoc. One-handed weapon. I have no idea what that is.
Lucky boy!
Barbed wire skill book. Wait. Oh! Reflect melee damage inflicted upon you at the cost of your chance to hit? Oh, that might actually not be so bad. Oh. Well, well, well. I'll give it either to Medora? Actually, I'll send it to Mister. I think he'll have more use out of it than she does. Ah, that's a master level. Okay. Are you a master level? Oh, it requires a shield. Never mind, we'll be selling it instead. Also, I forgot about this thing. Speed, perception. Yeah, I totally goofed up and forgot about it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give it to, I'm gonna equip instead of this one, I think. It's a little lower now, but hey, I get better perception out of it. And this one can probably go for sale. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these, this arsenal for now. Now for her, let's see. Oh, there's a letter. Pardon me. Let's read it. S. The conduit's cleverness never ceases to dazzle. Able to jump from beast to beast, she has eyes and ears all across our realm. To think that without her unbound talent, would still be roaming this forest in search of an entrance to the Source Temple. How lucky for us that a well-located puss happened to overhear the right conversation at precisely the right time. The conduit is ever skipping 3 steps ahead of those poor, dull source hunters, or however we're meant to refer to them. I know not when I will find a moment to post this letter. We are approaching the portal now. Perhaps this will all be over sooner than I thought. D. Through blood her power flows, through blood her triumph grows. Yeah, those are the conduit stuff and, well, messages, and I guess those are the conduit themselves, the initiates. It seems like the devil's,
I was really hoping to find something better.
What do you mean? It's not that bad. But yeah, it seems like the demons have, well, killed them, pretty much. Converted them into bloated corpses. Now, before we go, I do want to probably... Actually, I'll identify everything later. Maybe there's more stuff to pick up. Okay, let's go towards the entrance. The rune clicks into place and the door's inner gears whirl. Okay, so our rune worked and now we are in. However, before proceeding further, I actually want to do the side quests we still have. And one of them I found out that I did not initiate it correctly. And it's the Warship quest. And the other one I did not finish ever. You know which one it was? Let me show you. The other one was the Watch is Coming. You know, we sent them to the Wild Goose Chase on Sicil, and in order to complete the quest, we now have to actually return to Sicil, to the beach. Actually, where is it? It's at the top, I think. Okay, the harbor. And let's make our way towards those guys. They should be over here. Like, I remember based on my previous playthrough, they're gonna be somewhere way in the beginning. Either here or maybe at the entrance to that temple area, perhaps. Well, we're gonna see pretty much. I think her fire went out at the wands. Ah, yeah, there they are. Myrthos and Moriander.
How many times must we review the same spot?
As many as it takes. Or will you admit failure and return to Nemesis? Will you hear the cries of our loved ones in agony?
No, but nor will I count grains of sand when I ought to be carrying out a proper search.
Then to another realm we go. It's been some decades since we've checked the realm of Fairy. Perhaps one of the fiends has turned up there.
Man, this sounds so monotone. Oh, these guys are still getting reprimanded. Was there a dog with them before? Was he ever here? I forget.
It's not that I'm not happy with Junius. It's just that BBS is always dropping juicy scraps. Ah, well, you know what they say. The grass is always grayer.
I guess I did see him before. I forgot about it. Also, it seems like my folks leveled up, but not everyone. Miss and Jahan did, but not Mr. and Medora. That's odd, but okay. No attributes. Level 21. Oof, not bad. Not bad at all. That means I can invest into whatever I have left, that is. Theoretically, I could get the lore mastery so that I don't have to worry about it at all, but I am more tempted to get dual wielding up and running. Unfortunately, it's not high enough for me. But hey, not so bad. It could have been worse. So I'm gonna put it there. And for Jahan, I mean, he's set with dual wielding. I don't think I'll be changing his belt anytime soon. Or the other thing that gives him dual wielding. Oh, yeah, only one from gear. Okay, never mind. He's all good to go. And skill-wise, I think he's also good. Yeah, he has it much easier because he doesn't have to spend it in other areas. Yeah, he has it much easier. Let's see. So what I can do is I can give him not willpower, but something else. I can actually improve his wand damage, which might not be so bad. There's also armor specialist, which gives me +3 armor rating. Let me check what the next level does. Oh, it doesn't show. Too bad. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I'm gonna think about it some more. But yeah, we've concluded this quest with the Watchers, and now... before I actually leave Saisil, I do want to check the shops very quickly, very briefly. Because we're approaching the end game, and it's gonna be a great time to check for new gear. Now, since I got rid of the undead folks, they're kind of out of the question. So I'm gonna check with this guy, the marketplace, and at the end of time, maybe. I'm not sure if there's a point in checking in Silver Glen. Especially because I kind of overwhelmed the poor blacksmith with all the junk stuff I gave him. I don't know. Better armor rating, but really they're just so plain. They could add more stuff to the boots. I guess hers is a no. A very resounding no. Okay. And let's check with the poor merchants over here. Yeah, today is gonna be a coffee day for me, not a tea day. It's just one of those days. Anyway, let's check with her very quickly.
I see your tarred eyes looking
Let's see.
a bit teary.
Strength, lockpicking, blacksmithing and bodybuilding. Interesting. No, no, no. Oh, I'll take your eyes though. Not yours literally, but you know, will be great for selling. Actually, let me sell her some junk I've collected so far. The one that I don't have to identify. Gosh, I have way too many things I need to identify. I think I might as well get rid of the... Actually, I'll keep it in case I need more money. There was that Man-at-Arms skill book. Where was it? Yeah, this one. Infectious Flame, Explode. I forgot about all of these. Holy moly. We do have Storm. And I have these two as well. I'm gonna sell the bombs because I don't really need them. Not at all. Also, you can take that apple. Not sure why I have it, but there you go. And let's see, there was the Fletcher over here. I know there's also another merchant inside the house place, but I'm not really keen on going inside. Also, I think I'm gonna take these. Actually, maybe not so much as fire arrows as these. Let's see. What I want to do is absorb the elements so that I can replace one of the skills for my archers. I think it's Survivor's Karma that I want to replace. So absorb the elements. Speed, wand, and initiative. Well, it's a dexterity one, so no go for me. Nope, nope. Oh! 101 health. Oh, but I hate pickpocketing though. What about Jahan? What's his bracers look like?
Quiet day on the market.
It reflects melee damage though. I'll think about it. I'm pretty confident I can find something better.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Okay. And now I'm gonna check. You know what? Yeah, let's check at Silver Glen very quickly. And then the end of time. Silver Glen only really one place. It's the blacksmith and maybe the couple over there. It's just the ones in the tavern that barely have well, near the tavern too, they barely have anything good. They always are rather mediocre.
So good of you to drop by, my liege.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you praising Alfie, or I forget what the poor creature's name was. Oh, requires a melee weapon, never mind. Okay. Oh boy, so let's check, ooh. Unbreakable, willpower, bleeding, but good physical damage. Wow, look at that one. Sets shield, does piercing, and a whole ton of water damage. Wow. I'll take it just in case. It's good to have some backup damage. Holy moly, what a bow. I mean, I do have some bows over here, but still. It's not like I'm poor with the money, so I can afford it. I more than well can afford it. His wants are not so great yet. Sneaking, no. Constitution, immunity to getting blind. Meh. I do need Constitution, but the armor rating is just so damn low on that thing. What about these? Speed, initiative, no Constitution, okay. Skip. Skip. Not enough Constitution, but not bad armor-wise and everything else-wise. I might have too much of a high standard for my characters and their capabilities and armor. Oh, what is that? Oh, purifying fire. Never mind. I'm sure you could get something better. Oh, dual wielding. I already have it. Never mind. It would have been great if there was like a ring of dual wielding. There's one of +1 Constitution. Oh! Well, I don't mind so much perception. Sure, I'll take that one. Overall polished ring of the athlete. What a fancy name it is. Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. Better boots? Nope. 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 No, nope. Ooh, cure wounds, but apart from that, nope. Nope. Yeah, see, I give him so much stuff, it's so hard to sort through what's junk and what's not. I guess that was my mistake. I really should have made one of the junk merchants and just be done with it. Oh, I got tenebrium bars. Interesting. Okay, nothing for this guy. Let me check with the rings. This one gives me lore. I do need lore mastery. That's the thing. Someone needs to be able to identify. Potentially I could make Jahan our lore master, but I don't know, man. Let's check his rings. Oh, you don't have any constitution to speak of. Although somehow miraculously it's higher than mine. Where did you get it from? You got it from this thing. One of the... Oh, the wand. Okay, I see why. Okay, well, I guess meanwhile she can wear that thing. And for lore mastery, I need to level up again to get it. I might have to respect my characters. That's what it seems like it anyway. Well, either way... Actually, I'm gonna keep the ring over here for now. We'll check in later. Okay, let's go in here. Really quickly.
Or do a salutoin.
I'm not interested in that stuff. Nope. Nope. I'll take your eye, though. What about her?
Remember to take a break now and again.
Justice at last for my darling.
Yep.
Oh, since we avenge him, I
She's
will
pretty much stuck to the same
consecrate
dialogue over and
so
over
much so
again.
for the rest of my days. Soon we will
Oh,
return to
unbreakable.
Holland and throw a
Muted
great
bleeding
party in
and
Ben's
winter
honor.
blast.
And yours. Oh, my knight in
interesting.
shining garter.
Yeah, Knight in Shining Garter, indeed. Yabbity, yeah. Dexterity and cure wounds, dexterity. Oh boy, no, they're good, but not for the right people. That's the problem. Never mind.
Take whatever.
Okay, and the last stop we're making is the end of time. Why not? The merchant in there is pretty good. Almost passed it by. Let's see. Hear his own version of Alfie, I guess. I don't like the fact that he has a poor fire elemental caged.
Again, my friend. And so soon after tomorrow, how can I help you this time?
Petrified, knocked down, and chilled. What kind of bow is that? Oh, it requires tenebrium usage. Well, to be honest, it's not gonna be that useful at the end of the game, so... Intelligence. And perception. Flair. Intelligence. Nah. Good HP, though. Nah, disappointing. Oh well. Okay, so now for the Warship quest, we actually need to go to the... what was it? Old Church. And we gotta go... let me see on the map. Okay, not this way, although there's some stuff to dig up for some damn reason. Oh! Oops, I accidentally minimized my game. Oh, okay, graveyards, right, okay. I don't really need to dig up those graves. There's gonna be a spot that you need to have a certain amount of perception. Who has better perception? You're Medora. Oh, you're the same as Medora. Okay. I guess Mister can go forward. Now, it should be somewhere not far away from here. Might be actually over there. I don't remember. Oh, actually, I might need higher perception. Give me a moment. Medora has a bow for that. Yeah, she has this one. And she also gets Ice Shard for some damn reason. Okay, never mind. Medora, you're gonna be in the lead for now. Oh, there's a crate I missed. How dare I do that? And a barrel, apparently. Oh, never mind. Not useful things. Okay. Well, I gotta go down further, I believe. Okay. It's gonna be either on this side or this side. I don't particularly remember. Let's check here.
I've something
okay.
Interesting.
Found it. Okay. The Legend of the Warship is what's supposed to initiate your quest. Now, we never got the damn book, so yeah, I'm gonna read it now. Oh, where do I... Gosh darn it, I put it somewhere. Legend of the Warship, there you are. By Falcon Black. Legend after legend and rumor after rumor purport how the first warship rose like a gnarled and terrible weed from the ground. Some say a shepherd paid an evil witch to bless his herd, but soon found his woolly friends grew a taste not for grass, but flesh. Others claim warship are the eternal child of the goddess of livestock and the lord of unholy necromancy. But one fact remains true. Every passing year, the numbers dwindle. Great mystery surrounds the existence of the last remaining warship, but these rift-running death dwellers are difficult to find. He who seeks his own set of warship armor will search a lifetime or longer before he finds what he seeks. Rumors tell that the final warship solitary in its wanderings have been sighted only once in the last century, Its location is disclosed in a legendary scroll last seen in the realm of fairy, free for the taking by any soul brave enough to risk the wrath of the Winter King. Now, we do have that scroll because that's how we initially got the quest. It's this one. Now, according to the scroll, it says, it seems to be a note from someone. Quickly must I make my last report. It knows that I've seen it, and any moment now, its low, dry bleating will signal its arrival. I cannot escape. I can only hope whatever I write here might one day help another hapless seeker. There is but a single wereship remaining, and its soul is buried deep within the Cave of Portals, among the Immaculates who are so fond of blackest necromancy. The perceptive eye will reveal its location. My time has come. I am doomed to be undone by the woolly whore. Or something like that. Now, we've been at this place before. In fact, I'm surprised we never discovered anything at the place, but you remember the Cave of Portals near the Sacred Stone Village? Yeah, that's we gotta go back. Now, navigating around this place is quite a doozy. I believe I gotta tilt myself a little bit this way. Do I go this way? Yes, it's this way. There it is. So we gotta go in here. Ah, there's our lovely pig friends over there. And a bunch of deer. Oh, well, not quite as lovely because they're eating dead people. Yeah. Well, I guess that's just pigs for you. Alright, let's go in here. And now... Oh, there's a rat over here. What a poor little soul stuck in here for eternity. Running around. Oh, wrong level. Over here. I remembered at the last second that, hey, there's one empty, like a fork, I guess. Okay, so over here, up this ladder. And now, we gotta go, I think it was this thing. Yeah, we gotta go here first. Okay. And I think we should be able to go back to the portals. Yep, we can. Okay, good. Now, I need Medora. I believe it should be...
I've spotted something.
There you go. Found it. Pretty quickly, too.
You dare disturb the Queen of Wool! Fleeced my flocks will come, bleating will they destroy you, and may their fine fluff smother you to hell itself.
Nothing seems to be happening, though.
Just you wait. Armies of faithful flocks are waiting to attend my every whim. They'll make short work of you, intruder.
Sure they will. Well, tell me about yourself, oh Queen of... what did you say you were? Queen of Wool.
The sovereign of the Ovine hordes need not answer your every query. Be gone with you, or I'll send you the way of my corpse into parts mysterious and vile.
Your corpse? You mean your body somewhere else?
I sent that mouldering nuisance into the darkest wood of all, where such filth is welcome. If you be as fascinated by haunted trees and strange floating words as was my body, I suggest you make your way to the Phantom Forest too.
Let's see, you say if you be as fascinated by haunted trees and strange floating words. Oh, there was one tree we saw.
Don't tell me you've got a penchant for stardust too. Reeking fools are all alike. All the better. The regiment of rams will be here any moment.
Yep. Sure thing, lady. Anyway, so I know exactly the place in the Phantom Forest. It's right on the way to the guy who stole all the voices. Where was the somewhere not far away. I think it was this way. Yeah, there you go. There's some floaty words over there on the tree. Yeah, it's somewhat difficult to tell where you're supposed to go unless it specifies in the quest log. What does she say? Near a great tree in the Phantom Forest, the ghost seemed to indicate that the corpse was rather partial to the herb Stardust of all things. Yeah, it doesn't really clearly specify, so you might be wondering a long while before you actually encounter this thing. You kind of have to read between the lines, unfortunately. Anyway, so... do I have a Stardust on her? Nah, it's probably on Jahan. Now, I only want to throw away one, not all of them. And now... there you go! The last were-sheep.
The sheep's red eyes pierce you, and ropes of saliva drip from its moldy lips as it inspects your warm, living flesh.
Okay, that sounds very morbid. Okay, let's save. Now, this thing can go two ways. You can battle the were-sheep, actually, or you can persuade it to part with its wool peacefully. However, I have some complicated feelings considering that it's feasting on the flesh of others. But maybe it's fine if it's feasting on the flesh of, you know, the already dead, like a scavenger. It's unclear, although the guy seems to imply in his letter, the one we picked up from Boreas, that he's actually being actively pursued to be eaten. But it's hard to tell, really. Who are you, sheep?
The sheep inches slightly closer and seems to sniff the air. A low groan bleats from its throat. It's growing hungrier.
I am curious how the battle might go if I try to battle it out. Okay, let's try. Why not? I heard it's tough, but we'll see.
I'm weakened.
What does it do? Decaying touch. Ooh. And she charmed Medora. Okay. And we're all weakened, except Medora, interestingly enough. Someone needs to uncharm her. Unfortunately, it's either Miss or Mr. Oh, I cannot even check your stat. Well, that sucks. Okay, let's do Rain of Arrows. Oh, wait, I forgot about Medora. Oops. Yeah. Well then, are you willing to trip up a...
Snare of the scoundrel.
I know, right? Oh, she's healing somehow? And she's encumbered for some damn... Maybe because she's weak. Oh wait, if it's weak, does that mean she's dropping some of her armor? Oh, I hope not. Do I have something to cure from being charmed? Let's see. I do. Okay, Medora uncharm. Okay, Medora is back into the game. Oh, okay. So I can... Oh, you're immune to fire. That is interesting. So I definitely can drain your willpower. And that will help us a lot. Yes, good. I'm gonna stand back a little. Okay, so I should be able to god dang stun you. Let's try to induce cold. Okay, frozen, good. And now heal Medora. Yeah, it's very susceptible to status effects, interestingly enough. Okay. Is it enough? Oh, it's probably not enough to use the other one. Well, I'm gonna try to do Survivor's Karma.
I am truly
So we're all lucky. Now, you're gonna just have to attack normally. And I'm gonna get this thing. And what I'm gonna do, get winged feet and actually step back. Let me check your resistances again. Piercing, not so much as slashing. Okay, a wolf might actually be decent enough for this job.
I never cry wolf.
And let me check your elemental resistances one more time, because I already forgot. Water seems to be the best bet. Oh, Tenebrium is not so good. Oh, Earth seems to be okay, actually. Oh, okay, I'll make sure I'll be ready to petrify you in this instance. You summon your own elemental. Oh, wait, that's slashing damage, not piercing. Wait. Christ. The wolves should be able to do a whole lot of damage considering that they're natural predators of sheep. Supposedly. Okay, make yourself floaty. Why not? Get yourself haste.
Accelerated action!
And you smash him to bits and pieces, please. Oh boy. What does it do? Has a chance to petrify. I don't think your woolly friend needs to be petrified. Interesting that he's not resistant to poison, though. That is really fascinating. Okay, I'm actually gonna go for this one.
Poison dart!
Oh, she did not have fire wands. She had air and earth. Oh. Well. That's actually better. Let's fortify Jahan. Let's make him cold. Freezing failed. How much? 3. Stun failed. We're gonna try one more. Okay, that worked, out of all things. Okay. Yeah, I think he does regular piercing damage because it's absorbed. So, the wolf was a pretty good choice. Unless... well, let me see. From weapon, from leadership. The damage he'll inflict when successfully hitting an enemy, blah blah. It doesn't specify what his weapon is, though. My wolf was an opportunist, which is great. That's about it. But yeah, so far we seem to be doing alright. Okay, let's get you ranged power stance. And let's do the rain of arrows. Okay. Oh, do a ranged power stance. What are you doing? And now deal a whole lot of damage to them. Or did I just delete it? Oh, I may have actually deleted. Never mind. My bad. But yeah, it's not so difficult if you can stun lock the sheep, essentially.
These toxins cannot be denied!
And I'm gonna drain its willpower again. It seems to work perfectly, why not? Okay, you unfroze, my friend. Well, what I'm gonna do, I'll make sure you're wet so that you'll successfully freeze.
I'm drenched.
There you go, frozen again. And slowed. Also, I think this is probably a good idea anyway to maybe get rid of the sheep, because this is just a walking, decaying dead body of the queen, I guess. So it might be for the best if we make sure we can make the forest at least safer for its inhabitants. Okay, she's doing great. And one more. Okay, he just exploded. She should be able to finish him, actually.
This is the end! For you!
And there you go. We actually got a level up too from it. And unfortunately, the wolf just disappeared. Now, unfortunately for us, the armor you get at our current level is not the best. What's happened to her? Oh, did she slip? She did. Hammer time for the second time in a row. Well, why don't you heal her for now? Pick it up.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Okay, she kind of glitched over there. She just stood in one place. I don't care so much about raw meat. But yeah, unfortunately for us, it's not gonna be so worthwhile with the were sheep. Now, to complete the quest though, might as well do it right now too. We're gonna go back to Hyberheim, to the lava pits. And go to the... what is it called? The Elemental Forge? It was somewhere right over here. On this side. Oh, and there's the slippery blood too. I'm gonna hope she's not gonna slip up. Nope, she did. She does anyway. Wow, she slips twice. How is that even possible? I guess it's when she's trying to get up. Alright, so let's go back. Let's go past all of the dead bodies to the forge. Now, I'm not sure whether you need to have any crafting at all or not. So we'll see. I do remember the stats more or less, so I'll be able to tell whether it's dependent on your crafting ability or not. There we go. Oh yeah, it's not dependent on your crafting ability whatsoever. They're the same stats. Now, that would have been great for someone of a lower level. Unfortunately, not so much for us, but there is one part of armor that I think Jahan can benefit from. I think it's the boots. Because it gives him some speed, which is great for AP, health, and immunity to getting knocked out. And resistances I can probably also always increase. I don't remember. The weresheep helmet? Yeah, not so much. Armor. Resistances are great. But I do want that constitution. So... I'm sorry, Jahan. I'm gonna get all of these to miss. And I think I'm gonna keep his current ones over here. But yeah, and this finishes the last worship quest. As you can see, it's absent. And now we can actually go back to the Source Temple, which is right over here. Now, give me a moment, I just want to take a sip of coffee. Okay. Whew. Good one. Oh, let me check for traps. Give me a moment. I mean, I don't think this place specifically has traps, but never hurts to check. And, let's see. I think they just circle around, so we'll go this way. Yeah, so far no traps. I do see some water, I think. And there's some stuff over there. Yeah, no traps. I don't think there will be any traps in this place. At least in this part of the chamber, it just feels a little too spaced out, I guess. Okay. Now we'll go this way. Okay. Ooh, butterflies. And, I guess it's not supposed to be this way. Log updated, and our folks want to chat.
Blast! Leandra is a few steps ahead of us yet. I think we can safely guess it was she who used this path and broke the mirror behind her. We'll have to take the hard way through the temple.
Ah, so this was the shortcut that we were told about, I guess? Oh, that's unfortunate. What lies ahead is sure to be treacherous. We may not make it out alive. Onward then to the trial of ascensions. We'll make short work of it. Yeah, sure. We'll sure to make short work of it.
Onward then to the trial of ascension. We'll make short work of it.
Gotta be positive, I know, right? Let's see, let's not be hasty. We ought to approach what lies ahead with utmost caution. There's nothing we can't overcome now, nothing in all of Rivellon. Yeah, we gotta be cautious.
Let's not be hasty. We ought to approach what lies ahead with utmost caution.
Like, you gotta be positive, but not like so much as to get blind. And it isn't, to be honest, this conversation stat-wise doesn't make sense because Mrs. First option was definitely not even hinting about caution. It just sounded more depressing. At least to me it did. Let's see, we got some stuff over here.
I've spotted something.
Oh, thank you for spotting a diggable place. Oh. Well, another bloodstone. Inert now, of course, but let's check if there's more of them, actually. Although something tells me that was probably the last one.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Oh, she did spot something. Although it does look like it could be dug up. Oh. Oh, gigantic ruby. Or rather, gigantic. A helmet and an axe. Seems like it was probably tenebrium. I mean, it looks purple. I might be wrong, though. Now, I remember I hated this place. It's like what? It's like, you know why? Because it's exactly like the Cathedral of the Immaculates. You remember with the room that you had to unlock by pressing switches that are hidden all over the place? It was exactly like that, and if I remember correctly... First of all, it's obvious there's a path over here, so this is related to where we need to be. But you might be thinking, can you destroy this thing? Nope, you cannot. And you know how you're supposed to pass? There's a switch on this side. And the reason why I know this is because I actually tried to record the video for this episode, and I failed. I had issues. And I also had the exact same frustrations I had with the puzzles as when I played this game on my own before. So yeah, at least I'll be able to get through the puzzles very quickly. Hey, but you'll see why I'm not a fan of this place. Hello?
A tremendous power approaches. Yes, a seed of the divine has been planted among mortals, and the sprout bends toward the light by which it sprang. What do you seek, O seed of the divine?
Well, I wish to enter this beautiful inner chamber.
God, divine, you are whole once more, restored to your former glory and power. Ready are you for what lies beyond. Ready are you to illuminate the darkness.
I'm confused. Couldn't you tell from the first glance? I guess he didn't really care in particular. Yeah, so this place is gonna be an interesting one, by the way. Oh, I already activated my first switch. Well, as you can see, there's a teleporter over here, which opens up the waypoint shrine to the main chamber, and we'll be using this thing quite a bit. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of locked rooms that you cannot pick lock, or rather lockpick. There is a key in here, a mirror, a bunch of these locked rooms. If you notice, there are certain rooms with a symbol at the top, like this one over here. This one is just a weird passage that it's not really important. There's also this part of the chamber. And I believe... Let me see. Yeah, this one has the other rune that corresponds to the element. And there is a door over here and a teleporter beyond that door. So you may notice that. Now, before we go, we're gonna actually head over this way, and then we're gonna come back and start working with this puzzling room. Now, there's also a chest over here, and there's absolutely nothing over here, I think. Now, there's an interesting room over here with a weird circle of candles and a lot of bookshelves on this side. Well, a little bit on this side, but mostly on this wall. It's just covered with books. 299 Ways to Wisdom. Might as well read it. You don't have time for most of the suggestions listed in the book. Oh my god. I mean, we are kind of on the quest to, you know, catch up to the, what was her name? Leandra. Oh, parchment. Thank you. Well, parchment of Earth, for an Earth scroll, I think. Okay, and on this side there should be... Yes, there it is. One of the key books we need to pick up. Now, there's more stuff to pick up over here, so let me just quickly go through them. I'm not even gonna bother with the skulls at this point. Ooh, thank you for the water one. Nothing in any of these. Let's see here. Okay. My lucky charm finally worked. Oh, Ritual of Devotion. That's the other one we needed. Ooh, worked again. What a magical thing. Although it wasn't a lot of gold per se, but hey, every bit helps, right? Every bit helps. Oh, there was one. Okay, and that's all you can find in this place. Now let me stand over here, just because I think it's a bit of a better place to do some reading. Now, the two books we picked up are here. The Trial of Ascension logs and the Ritual of Devotion. So the Trial of Ascension logs go as follows. Candidate 500. Foolish was this young man who figured he could skip the test of self-awareness. This became his undoing. When will these headstrong and willful ascendants learn that only after inner reflection and proper navigation of these halls can the necessary knowledge be unlocked? To attempt the ritual of devotion without it will produce only frustration and anguish. Candidate 501. Finally, Edic, a young sorcerer priest from Sicil, made it to the first set of statues. He swiftly destroyed one of the two statues. Greatly was his surprise when he realized the statue represented his own spiritual nature. The shock that followed damaged him severely and sent him back to the beginning of the temple. He tried again later that day, but later errors of introspection eventually cost him his life. Another acolyte lost. Candidate 502. At last, the test of self-awareness is completed. This acolyte, somewhat older than the others, gathered the books and studied them closely for hours. Thus she learned caution from those who tried and failed before her. But the riddles proved too difficult, and on the fourth day of study, she doused herself in oil and set her robes ablaze. Thus spiritual enlightenment evaded her. I, keeper of the truth, find the solution so very simple. There it rests, there in the middle of the library. So much life has been wasted in these trials, but I am bound by oath to observe and keep record alone. So there's a key. The middle of the library, of course, being this thing, because what else is in the middle of the library that you can look at and interact with? And this thing seems to be rather weird, right? Or rather, interestingly positioned. Then we have Ritual of Devotion, which is not going to be useful yet, but it will come into play later. The Ritual of Devotion calls upon the three aspects of a whole soul. First comes passion, love, and the support for fellow souls. The body grows. Next comes enlightenment and wisdom from study and reflection. The mind flourishes. The final aspect is devotion, a surrender to higher beings. The soul ascends. So we got our little bit of a puzzle. Now it's not the best puzzle, and even the guy in the book says it's not the best puzzle. In fact, that why the hell it even exists to test people is beyond bizarre for me personally. Now, there's gonna be a series of chambers with switches and doors, so we're gonna go all the way here. Now, careful not to go over here. There is a trap I would rather disarm first. And we're gonna get the skeleton over there. Now, you can interact with this thing and it disables the trap too. Now, how the trap usually is triggered is when you actually press the switch. And what it does is open this door that leads towards this chamber. However, we cannot unlock them, so we cannot even go inside. And, you know, one hint to how you can unlock the door is obviously over here. But it might be very vague. And another issue you might find is you're stuck in this room, right? You know what is the way you're supposed to proceed, and this is something that, like, really frustrated me. So, there's gonna be hidden buttons, and one just happens to be up here. And that's why I hate this place to bits and pieces. Also because your high perception does nothing in helping you to find this button. Like, I just don't like the fact that the game is very selective about these things. Now, what I'm gonna do over here is I'm just gonna teleport that chest. Because why not? There's absolutely nothing beyond that room, that's why. Ooh, more goodies, like a ring and a bow and arrow. Now, this part You cannot cross over without teleportation, so this is gonna be super simple and easy. Actually, I might as well keep him chained, why not? And this is another part that's gonna kill you. What you're supposed to... Apparently there was a trap. What you're supposed to do is get rid of this door. And that's how you unlock the most stupidest part of the game. Or rather, not the most stupidest part of the game, but this is so unintuitive. It's beyond frustrating. At least if you got stuck on this puzzle like I did, because I was. You're supposed to go to the vault now, and Jahan, the good Samaritan he is, he's gonna heal Mister and pretend like this never happened to any of us. Now, there is a chamber over here that you cannot access in any other way unless you teleport in. However, I suggest you go in there after reaching the end, which is right over here, forward. Now, this is a trial that's gonna have statues everywhere. And if you try to use it, it says, I stand for the tangible, the real, the world we live. And in all I can see, taste, touch, hear, and feel. Oh, for the world, what did it say again? Sorry. For the world we live in and all I can see, taste, touch, hear, and feel. Okay, so this is one aspect, and then the other. I stand for the belief in a realm outside our own, where spirit, not matter, presides. And as you understood, you're supposed to destroy one of the statues, but how do you know which one it is? Well, the hint was actually in the book. Kind of vague, but also might be difficult to discern because it's gonna be dependent on your character's traits, whoever is gonna kill one of the statues. So since we're dealing with obviously materialistic versus spiritual, you're not supposed to kill the statue that is part of your spirit. In our case, the one at the right needs to stand and the one on the left needs to go. A very wise decision. A pillar of self-awareness lights in your honor. Now, what it means is the pillars we saw in the beginning, which is gonna be somewhere... This one lit up. And then there's two more to go, as you can see, so... There's only two other sets we need to light up. Oh boy. Yeah, this is how it goes, friends. Now, what you're supposed to do... At least that's what I did on my own. I just teleported somebody in here. In my case, it was Mister. And what I did next is I just pilfered the entire room. I took everything it had. Why not? There is also a chest with things that I am completely sending to miss. And I believe that's it in this side. Yeah, this is it. And the only thing left to do is actually interact with the mirror, which is exactly what we're gonna do. And lo and behold, we're ready to pick up the key. Now the earth key, if you pick it up, please. There you go. She had to stand at a very specific angle to pick up the gosh darn key. Now the earth door is over here, and the way is open actually, so... and it opens based on a bizarre combination between this, and this switch, so all we have to do is just teleport back towards the main chamber, and we just walk past. And we can just interact with the door and go forward. But be careful because there's this guy over here. Weird, by the way, weird,
Intruder spotted!
Weird sound effect, actually. Funny, kind of. One way I think that can work is, I think you can use the Death Knight Bane on the statue. Maybe.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Oh, never mind, you can't. Okay, never mind then, you cannot use that. Well, the best bet is actually to have someone float.
Intruder spotted!
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, intruder spied.
Intruder spotted!
It was funny. Now there's another one. Okay, this one sounds a little more sane. Now, gotta be careful over here. Because there's a switch. And you gotta be careful because it's gonna do something very terrible once you click it. Yeah, that's what it does. It just activates this entire trap. And you just get a hallway of explosions over here. So that's the best way to get through this. Now, what I'm gonna do is just teleport towards the Mister using a pyramid. Over here is fine. And we can collect our air gate key now. And we gotta destroy more statues over here. Now, there's a way to disable the trap over here, but I forgot how. At least the one that explodes, but it's not really necessary for us just because we can just... Oh, there it is. That's how you disable this meteorite room. Oh, and it also apparently gets rid of the statues too. But to be honest, I don't see the point of walking through because we can just teleport instead. So anyway, let's see which of these two statues are. I stand for myself above all else, master of my own person first and foremost. Okay. I stand for the weak and downtrodden, for the poor and the needy. Okay, that sounds like an altruist. Do we have an altruist in here somewhere? Yes, we do. I'm altruistic, so let's kill the ego within us. Now, if you actually killed the wrong statue, you would be teleported back to the beginning of the temple. That's what the books hint at as well. So we're gonna go to the main chamber. And I don't know whether I need to reopen the door. Yes, I do. Oh boy. Gotta go through this rodeo again. Yeah, I gotta go through it again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep her in here. These guys can go back. Okay, please step on the... And she can just step on this one. It will open the door again. And lo and behold, we're back. So everyone, follow me. Into the next chamber we go. Okay. Now let me make sure that there's no traps, just to be safe. Okay. Nothing yet in here, apart from a whole lot of dead bodies, of course. No hostiles either, just traps. And now the next chamber awaits us. And this one is gonna be an interesting one because this is a puzzle of sorts. I say of sorts because you need a character with high perception to actually solve it. In our case, I guess Medora is gonna be the best candidate. Now, what I want to do is I want to go over here and see whether I can get this thing. Oh, I can, good. Now, you'll need that thing, the potion, if you don't have a character with good perception. I forgot the minimum that you need for this, so I guess good luck. Now, there are a lot of hatches that will teleport you to each and every room in this place. Now, you'll find chests, and these chests have keys, so... I mean, theoretically, you can lockpick them using the spell for unlocking. I did that at some point with this one, but because there's keys and you can easily more or less obtain them, like the one over here, for instance, it's not so difficult. Now let me walk around just to make sure.
Out. I see a trap nearby.
Yeah, this room I remember now, it's trapped, so I don't think there's any hidden switches and stuff. At least not that I recall.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Yeah. Problem is, this is so ridiculous. You have to stand super close to actually detect a goddamn trap. But yeah, I just find it extremely ridiculous.
I've spotted something interesting.
Now, this is not what we're looking for, but it's a good treasure nonetheless. Now, over here, there is a chest that also requires a key. It's a lava chest, so it's a hint on where you can find such a key. Now, to get to it, I would suggest to do it the most simplest thing. Also, why is her backpack... Oh, right, it got unchained from before. Well, I'm just gonna put it back. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use teleportation scroll that I've been collecting for the past lots of times. Now, it's locked, so we will not be able to do anything here yet. Might as well keep traveling. There's also this chamber over here. Now, gotta be careful because the poison can reach through the wall somehow. And over here we have a lava chest key, but this part is so simple. We just teleport in and take it. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to use, let's see. I'm gonna give a pyramid to Medora, just to send her back towards us, and make her hop around the places all over again. So we're gonna go through this hatch, just to unlock the chests. Okay, here they have the exact same pattern, by the way, so it's not an issue of getting back to the rooms you were at before. There's a lava chest key. I'm gonna give all of these to Miss. This one goes to Jahan. This one goes to Miss. This one can go... Actually, keep it. You'll need it. Okay, Giant Pearl. Give it to Miss. Miss and... Miss... I can also go to Miss. Why the heck not? Okay, and we're gonna have to continue hopping around because we are not done. Okay, now what we need to do over here... if I remember correctly... this room has nothing special in it, I think, but just to verify, let's go through everywhere. Yeah, nothing here. Immune to surfaces. Does that mean she's gonna be anti-slip? Okay, frozen blood, if it's what this thing is.
Careful.
Now...
I've spotted a trap.
Great. High, huge poison resistance. Okay, she's gonna have to... Okay, whew, got through it. And, nothing here. And we're kind of like circling back to where we were before. And around. And we're back to where we need to be, which is good. Now, what you're supposed to do... Oops, wrong spell. You're supposed to teleport through the grate. But do not interact with the trapdoor. You know why? Because...
Well, what's this?
You're supposed to spot this button. And as you interact with it, it unlocks this room, because if you notice, this is the only room we have not been at. And now you can use the trapdoor, which will lead you back over here. Now let me just go through carefully. And now we can get the entire party over using my pyramid. And Medora can give the pyramid back to Mister. She can also get healed by our good priest Jahan. Where is she? There she is. And now we got more statues. We also got a very beautiful view of the exploding lava. We also have a fancy warning over here. Let's read it. You will never leave this dungeon alive. No, we will. It's not that difficult if you actually wrote your hints in a more decent way. Or rather, not hints, but here's the problem. Why I don't like this puzzle? Also because it absolutely makes, to me, zero sense on how any of these trials are supposed to be proofs of, like, your spirituality or ascension or I don't know, whatever. Like, they absolutely don't make sense to me. Anyway, so let's interact with these guys. I stand for the proud and daring, boldly facing any challenge. Okay. I stand for caution and care, circumspection and attention to detail. Attention to detail and I mean, yeah, careful versus bold, but my problem is I'm right in the middle. So do I destroy both of them? Lucky for me, however, I have Mr. over here who is not... who is more cautious and he's bold. Which one was cautious again? Yeah, this is caution, okay. Get rid of it. Very wise decision indeed. Now, if you click on the mirror, it will bring you to this chamber. And if you click on it one more, it brings you to the gold chamber. So I guess it could potentially, circle you around a little bit? But we passed all the trials over here. And now if you notice, there's books. Also, this statue's creeping me out. Okay, so we got the books over here. We got the 3 aspects of man's soul, the 3 aspects of man mind, and the 3 aspects of man body. Now, these are the books from the journal that the candidate was researching and set herself on fire. Like, she was researching those 3. At least that's what I'm assuming. Now, this is part of the same gosh darn puzzle with a candle. You know what it's supposed to be related to? This book, The Ritual of Devotion. And it literally tells you the order in which the content of each book goes. So, the body goes first, then the mind, and then the soul. Body, mind, soul. And each book contains very specific set of instructions, essentially. The impassioned soul offers light to every surrounding soul. A halo of light surrounds him long after his own light is extinguished. What it's supposed to talking about is you're supposed to light all the candles in a very particular order and wait for a little bit. We get hit with lightning, and it even says that by lighting certain candles, the first step of the Ritual of Devotion was registered. So we pass that part. Then we go to the mind. Oops, that's the soul. Mind. The enlightened soul needs no light to see clearly. The soul lights the way. So we gotta just get one candle. And the last part of the soul. The devout soul burns 3 and only 3 candles for the goddess. 1 to singe away the sins of the past, 1 to keep warm in the present, and 1 to light the path towards future goodness. And I think you can just light up any of the 3 candles on the circle, but I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, any of the 3, I guess. And there you go, that's how you pass all the goddamn trials. And I might as well save actually over here. Oh, interesting. Why is there pickaxes everywhere? And there you go.
The trial of ascension is behind us. Do you feel quite ascended?
To be honest, no. I am of the mind that this is not as worth it. But you know what? I'm just eager to move forward.
Enlightening indeed. And now I'm eager to move forward.
It's only worthless if you fail to find the value in it. I, for one, found it enlightening. An interesting moment of reflection in the midst of our journey indeed. Yeah, I guess it is. In a way, it sort of like allows you to sort of calm down, I guess.
An interesting moment of reflection in the midst of our journey indeed.
At least gather their wits before facing Leandra, that is. Oh, apparently it was a spiritual dialogue. Interesting. I mean, it's not really all that spiritual. Oh, so this is where the other mirror was supposed to lead. The one that she destroyed. Interesting. Well, so far this room is just full of lava, so there's not much for us to do in here. Okay. Ah, we found Zandalor. He's just chilling over there. Oh, yeah, okay, you have a good amount of willpower. Brilliant. Level 22. I'm level 21. What does that say about you and I? Collapsed portal of the first garden. And I guess he had a bloodstone on him. Well, why not chat with him?
Zandalor, is he dead?
I hope not. Whoa!
Guardians, the last of the portals at the end of time has reignited. You must have found the final... Zandalor! But what is...
Leandra. She was here, wasn't she? But there's no time.
Stand back, Guardians. Zandalor is unconscious, but a pulse of life beats within him still. I must heal him before it's too late.
Sure, go for it.
What did... Leandra... She's here somewhere. She... Ikara.
As ever, Zandalor. Are you all right?
I'm better than I've any right to be, thanks to you. She was just here, Ikara. She must have brought her Death Knights through the portal and then destroyed it behind her. I thought I could defend it, but she...
She isn't herself. She's become something I can hardly comprehend. She needs our help, Zandalor, and the Guardians need every moment they can get if they're to find her.
The Guardians? My heavens. Can it be? Then the myths are true. But my amulet, the Starstone, that must mean the protectors of the Godbox are real. They have returned. The Slayers of the Void. How can it be that you've raised yourselves from lost spirits to saviors? Here you are, standing before your ancestral home once more, while I've only managed to get myself knocked on the flat of my back. Again. Anything I can do to help you, Guardians, you must ask of me. If I can provide even a modicum of assistance to you, my purpose will have been fulfilled.
How do you know of us? We've only just remembered these threads of our past lives. Or rather, of our past, I guess.
I am the last of my kind. A keeper of the Source. A keeper of its memory. Of its most ancient secrets. Some of the earliest devotees of Source created certain sacred documents, one of which fell into Leandra's hands. That could preserve the memory of that power, come what may. To most, the tales were little more than myth, but to a knowing eye, they contained the most important details of our past. As the keeper of the Source, it was my responsibility to protect these secrets, including the secret of this portal. But Leandra has stayed one step ahead of me at every turn.
So what happened here?
Leandra attacked me. Once she'd located the rune of the forest spirit, she and her Death Knight stormed this place with little ceremony.
Wait, but didn't I have the rune? Oh, right, because it was with a demon. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe there's more than one rune of the four spirits. Oh, okay, I think I realized. I guess she must have taken the rune from the four spirit that we saw? The one who kept lamenting about Shiaro? I'm not sure, really.
The portal behind me led to the first garden. That realm of the gods where you once dwelled, and that I have been sworn to protect. Now that she's leapt through, my gravest fears are one step closer to reality. I believe that Leandra intends to use her army to wage war against Astarte and free the Void, and that she is well on her way to doing just that. But here you are, the Guardians. A fantasy turned to fact, and so I hope salvation. How remarkable, how utterly remarkable. You must be here to finish what you began so many millennia ago. You must be here to cage the void once and for all.
Why us? Why must we alone prevent this disaster?
Who else but the guardians of the God Box could defeat the Void Dragon? Who but its first defeaters could encase it once and for all? The souls that reside within you are more noble, more dear than any who have or ever will live. Only those souls have ever subdued the dragon. Only they will subdue it once more.
Are you sure about that? Didn't our souls at some point just fled and left someone else to defeat the dragon? I don't think he got quite all the facts correct. What can you tell us about the first garden?
As I understand it, the first garden was the goddess Astarte's home, the birthplace of Source itself. If the legends are true, and it appears they are, you yourselves dwelled there for centuries. It is my belief that Leandra is preparing to call Astarte and the Void Dragon forth, then shut Astarte within the box. If that should happen, the Void will fly free and consume all. Now that you have remembered your true natures, the path to the first garden will be clear. You will turn to your primordial home, and together we can face what is to come.
Tell us what we must do.
You yourselves must enter the first garden. You must face Leandra. And if we are too late, the Void Dragon. You have slain it once before, Guardians. You will succeed again.
Leandra has destroyed this portal, but your work restoring your threads to the tapestry of time has sparked the homestead's last shrine, a portal that could only have been remembered by the Guardians themselves.
The tapestry of time?
It's a long story, Zandalor. You'll see soon enough. We will accompany you, Guardian, but know that I cannot give up on Leandra just yet. I cannot believe my own sister incapable of redemption.
Wait for us at the end of time. We'll meet you there shortly.
As you wish, Guardians. When you are ready, we will enter the first garden together. Will you return to us at last? I dare hope we may end this madness yet.
Okay, we have some reflection time to do. Hold on.
Yet again, Leandra disabled Zandalor, but did not kill him. Perhaps there's hope she may be redeemed.
Oh boy, let's see. So she let him live. What about the hundreds she's killed, directly or otherwise? A seed of humanity still lives within her. Perhaps it may yet grow. To be honest, this is such a complicating issue. But I would... how to say this? I would be more hopeful and at least test out in direct confrontation with her to see whether she can be saved or not. And if it is possible, maybe we can save her. But if not, if it's probably for the then it's probably for the better for her to maybe relive again as someone else without remembering who she used to be. Perhaps in a way to atone for everything she's done so far. Maybe learn a new lesson from her new life. I don't remember exactly how this game's lore goes towards the spirits, apart from the fact that they go to the Hall of Echoes in this world, that is. So I do hope at some point they do get reborn or something like that. At least the souls of the Guardians were reborn, so I'm assuming some folks eventually are reincarnated from the halls of Echo back into the living realm.
A seed of humanity still lives within her. Perhaps it may yet grow.
Let's see. There's no excuse for what she's done, but we've at least found proof that she's not completely resigned to the undoing of existence. And that seed might well be the key that ends this madness. Maybe.
And that seed might well be the key that ends this madness.
We at least have to try before making the hard choice. You know what I mean?
This portal is broken beyond all repair.
Of course it is. She broke it, man. It seems to be sculpted in Astarte's image, because I can see the horns and the kind of like hairdo, I guess. Now, let's go to the end of time. I'm not gonna hop in anywhere yet because I'm gonna need to do a lot of preparing off camera, shopping too. It's gonna be tedious, but worth it at the end, so...
Dear guardians, dear saviors, dear friends, your labors have borne essential fruit. Fruit that will save us all. The final portal is opened. The portal to the first garden. Leandra and the Trife are so very close to bringing the dragon back to bear upon Rivellon. But you are so very close to stopping them.
Oh yeah, that guy. I forgot about him. He just barely pops around, really, this Strife demon thing. I'm like, oh yeah, you actually exist, yay! I guess we're gonna be, what, confronting you as well as Leandra? Oh, what an interesting journey it will be.
This way, the destiny of time itself awaits.
Not yet! Not yet. After all, this is pretty much the end of the episode. We've been recording this for 1 hour and 40 minutes. And we've completed, I think, almost every content we can think of. There is this part, but I'm not sure how in the world you're supposed to complete it. Unless it's supposed to stay here, but... we'll see, I guess. We'll see. I'll check online just to make sure. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. There's certainly a lot of things that we've done, we've wrapped up and things like that. And we're almost at the end of the game. It might take maybe 1 or 2 episodes to get through it, actually. I will maybe split them into an hour 60-minute episodes, so that we can also fit in the credits a little bit better and some reflections as well, because I assume the credits aren't going to be that small and stuff like that. We'll see how it goes, because there's also some combat, and I don't think it goes as quickly as most of our encounters have. At least I remember the boss battle always took quite a bit of time. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, again, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye-bye!